"Fourscore and 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation, or any nation so conceived and so dedicated, can long endure."
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. These are the values that the North and the South were fighting about from the years 1861 to 1865. Both sides believed that they were correct, and ultimately the North won the war after the South surrendered. Although the Confederates lost, they never left completely. People today, still 151 years later, fight for the right to fly a Confederate flag. But this film isn't about nowadays, it's about the Civil War. In this first scene, you will see soldiers in the North who had the advantages of the telegraph and more train tracks for travel. They also had thousands of black soldiers that had volunteered for the war to remain freedom and a larger army overall. Hello, old friend. This is General Ulysses Grant. I wanted to deliver an update on the confidence the North has for the war towards the South. So far we have acquired many more railroads and have a great telegraph set up, as you know. We have thousands of black soldiers who volunteered to fight so that they do not become slaves again. We are steadily preparing and have faith that we as the Union will win. Alright, sir, I have to go tend to my tasks. Good day.
Oh, I'm a good old rebel, now that's just what I am. And for this Yankee nation, I do not give a damn. I'm glad I fought again, I only wish we'd won. I ain't asked any pardon for anything I've done.
In the second scene, you'll see soldiers that in the South that had the advantage of the war being fought in their own territory. They also had better generals to keep them safe. I think we'll win the war. If we make the barricade bigger, the North will never find us. They have to come to us, and we know this place like the back of our hand.
Yeah, you're definitely right. Then we can hide in the cave next to the lake.
We could hide in that cave, but for now I think the generals will keep us safe. In the third scene, you'll see women and children who worried about their men, fathers, and sons during the war. Women signed on to do jobs that were once filled by men, and the families mourned about lost ones. The end.
Mommy, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Is Daddy coming home soon?
I don't know, Blake. He may never come home.
But why will we not come home?
Because he's in the war to protect our country.
But why will we never see him again?
Because there's bad guys that want to try and kill Daddy.
But Daddy's strong. He can come home.
I hope so, buddy.
Dad, cuter.
In scene 4, African American soldiers in the Union Army were treated differently than white soldiers. They were forced with greater peril than white troops when captured. Black soldiers were enslaved if captured, and black captives were typically treated more harshly than white captives. Next. Here you go, Mr. Kemley. $13 exactly.
Thank you, ma'am.
No problem, sir. It was well earned. I just wish that the Africans were paid the same. After the clothing expense, they only get $7. Would you sign here?
Well, that really isn't right.
They already get treated badly as it is.
Yes, ma'am, they do.
These prejudiced opinions that people have towards the Africans is giving other people reasons to treat them differently.
Yeah, they also make up 10% of our Union Army.
They definitely do their part, but because of the racists, they really are only allowed to be cooks and laborers.
Yes, it definitely is unfair.
Okay, well, I better get back to work. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate all you do.
Well, thank you. Have a good day.
In the fifth scene, you'll see a woman that becomes a nurse to take part in the war and do what she could to help out. I have to provide for my family now that Papa's away at war. A rabbit! Oh! Look, Mom!
Mom is at the store.
Oh, well, look, I got us a rabbit to eat.
That looks good.
I know. Oh my gosh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh gosh! No! No! Oh, it'll be okay. It's gonna be okay. Oh no! Oh gosh! Hey, stay with me, boy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, hey. Oh no! Hey. We'll get this all cleaned up. Oh my goodness. It's okay. It's gonna be alright. Okay. Alright. You take a rest, okay? You're gonna be okay. Alright. Are you awake?
Thank you, ma'am, for fixing my wounds.
That's why I'm here now. I used to stay at home and cook for my husband and my son, and I used to do all the house chores, but I'm here for you guys now, and I'm going to do my part in the war. You're okay.